Bueno, chavales, vamos a continuar con la misión 17, viene ya. Ya se nos viene la 17. Y creo que estamos ya cerca del final.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there's no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Forbante, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Bueno, pues vamos a ver. ¿Qué le pongo? Tifón, ¿vale? Con los misiles, ¿vale?
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Nuestro Fighter se va on guard. Ofrece apoyo a tus fuerzas. Creo que la ha cagado, pero bueno. Es que no hay punto de control, vamos.
Let's help retreating Osean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but...
Mierda.
There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Erusian bastards. It's a flagrant war crime. Take photos for evidence.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Where's our damn air support? Warning, enemy has a beat on you. ID complete.
You're with us. Can you see the enemy APC from there? Ambush, stay calm, reform the ranks. It's fine if we take a little damage. We need to finish this fight now.
So,
In gun range.
That goes for a team. 2 tanks left, but they're running on fumes and low on ammo.
Locked on.
Have the photograph. We'll head back to give us another 30 minutes. And then say they want to at least get the children a proper burial.
Take that and miss. Strider 1, target acquired. Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Fox 3. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. If you lose your legs, then crawl. You can surrender when you lose your hands. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What can we do now? Send in the tank!
Allied retreat looks good. Trigger, we can't afford friendly fire. Cyclops 2, Fox 2. Don't pursue too deep. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Move them away from the mass driver. We don't need to defeat them. Just delay their advance. Got it. Locked on. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Give me enemy position! Speak up! The artillery fire sent a number on my hearing! Taking fire from a Russian aircraft!
Trigger, that was an ally. Identify, then attack. The hell? You're killing your own men. Echo 13, all hostiles are down.
Understood. This is our last chance. We'll see how far we can go.
Strider 3
Tía.
launching missile.
el asqueroso, tío.
We're outnumbered, taking heavy losses. We can't even run. The enemy will shoot us in the back.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find them, the more people we can save. Wait, multiple bogies from the east. Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news. We need to ID the bogies. Take them down.
Hostia, otra vez, tío.
Understood. Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase off the bogies. There's no way they're ours. Almost there. Commence Operation No Return. These are our guidance. Stay on course. Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Venga, vamos a ir por los puñeteros bombarderos antes de que sea más tarde.
Visual. Like an eagle. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts. Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Draw the enemy's attention here.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch.
This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Launch control. Roger that. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time. Chaffin flares launched.
On my target's tail. Taking out many of our aircraft. Use extreme caution.
Missile away. Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Ram 7, I'm behind my target.
¿Dónde está el punto?
Enemy on your back. More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
Vamos, vamos.
Intercept those bombers. Strider 3 launching missile. Strider 1, target acquired. All enemy bombers have been destroyed. We did it. Continue with your mission.
Rendezvous? We don't even know where we are! Bring all the injured.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
Eso ha caído.
Thanks. But will we make it in time?
The landing ship is waiting for you.
Right, we leave the wounded. This will guarantee us the one-way ticket to hell.
Perfecto.
Pretty sure we're there already.
Perfecto, vamos allá. Vamos, chavales.
Military.
Vamos, que son nuestros.
This is AWACS Lancaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! Confirmed. The info is from an allied AWAC. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
Uf,
You guys got out alive.
estoy pasando más, con los misiles,
Get out.
We're moving out! Leave the cat behind!
We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly. I count 12 dead bodies here.
An explosion inside! Continue the countdown. That's stupid. They're after the supply ship. Do the countdown!
Madre mía.
They seem to be upper middle class. The spaceport's nearby, so they could be researchers and their families. Most likely, they were involved with Delta.
There's still one arsenal bird left. If we can fill it with a bomb, then Russia will have a fighting chance. Use cameras to track the supply ships. Don't fight with your back to the supply ship. If you think we're done for.
Get in the landing craft! Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood.
Hey you, dumb ass with scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Russian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Me? You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Lancaster. She's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
Of course. So you're still
Madre mía.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
I have a bit of intel for you. Share it if you can help this refugees. Count me in.
That's right. We've destroyed all of the targets. All bogies
ID now. Mission complete. Okay, Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would she...
No canister. It's mistaken this for the enemy's doorstep. Not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Venga, vamos, chavales.
Confirm the location of the flare.
That's them. All aircraft, we just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Missile.
Hurry!
Missile. 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 Throttle. Caution. Missile. Missile. Missile.
Good job! The enemy tanks are close. I don't think I can even do anything with that crap.
Everyone knows it. No other reason.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Hurry!
Get moving!
Missile.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an illusion soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
Can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Release some safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
¿Eso qué es, tío? ¿Que van a lanzar?
2, 3. Mass driver is accelerating.
Tía.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver. If the supply ships make it to the Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it. They may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal bird's air defense network. You've got to hurry or you're not going to make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on
¿Quién
destroying
me
the
está
supply ship
disparando, tío?
first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
Let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
Uf, se va a meter en la nube.
Take him down.
That sucker's hiding in the clouds. Trigger, don't let it get away. They're trying to beat that giant monster of a bird. We can't let them complete their mission.
That's a confirmed direct hit by the missile. Keep it up. Bring down those supply ships.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there.
A por ese.
Shoot the other one down.
Vamos. Bimbazo me ha pegado.
Trigger, you're gonna lose it. Fly at full speed.
No veo nada, ¿eh?
The remaining time. 90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
60 seconds remain.
Vamos, vamos. Vamos, chavales.
The missile hit its target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion. Attack missed.
¡Buah! Me las piro, chaval.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
Mission accomplished.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base.
Bueno, esta ha sido larga también.
Really out of food and fuel.
Ha sido larguilla, ¿eh?
We need to do something.
Está bien, está bien. Está entretenida.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right.
Muy bien.
Good work in sinking the
Así
supply
como son de
ships.
naves de suministro, muy bien hecho. Eso por no hablar de los refugiados. Sin embargo, no tenemos tiempo de celebrar nada.
Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
Vale, pues nada. Lo dejamos aquí, chavales.